Good afternoon, teacher. I present number 2, gender equity. Okay. Gender definition. First, about the enter in the context, we must know the definition of gender, and this is the classification of people or things according to the set of common characteristics that they possess. On the other hand, in biological terms, it refers to the sexual identity of living beings, with a distinction made between feminine and masculine. Parity, equality, and equity. Equity in Ecuador is about making gender equality a reality. It is sometimes very difficult, but several laws have been changed to protect labor equity and opportunities, as well as campaigns against machismo and campaigns that promote gender equality. Gender parity is a constitutional principle used with the aim of awareness equality between men and women in access to positions of popular presentation. Equality and educational equity. Equity in the field of education refers to equal treatment in terms of access, permanence, and successful in the educational system for everyone, regardless of gender, ethnicity, religion, or social, economic, or political condition. Gender equality in education requires an approach that ensures not only that girls and boys, women and men gain access to success in different levels of education, but that they acquire the same competence in educational and through it. In other words, it is a measure of equity and opportunities and achievement. Gender equality and gender equity in education. Gender equality in education believes that boys and girls, men and women should have access to quality education despite the different learning that each child has. He must have the same study plan, teaching methods, materials, and access to technology. In addition, the means that boys and girls have the freedom to learn, explore, and develop skills in extracurricular activities that the school is promoting. Causes of gender discrimination in education. 1 in 5 school children feel happy because they are a girl. The difference between men and women, boys and girls, are related to political, social, economic, and cultural aspects. Political factors, gender equality, and gender equity promote peace. Socioeconomic factors, one of the main ones is poverty that prevents millions of children from having access to education. Sociocultural factors, patriarchal society favors boys more than fears violence, whether physical, sexual, or physical. It is also elaborate to access in education. The educational level of parents is related to the educational level of their children. Factors to achieve gender equality. Government. Apply what the Ecuadorian Constitution says regarding the right to education. Another is parents make sure the children have the opportunity to go to school. A school and control for inclusive teaching practice and fair disciplinary policy. And the others is the students who are responsible for ensuring their inclusion and for demanding the right to education will be equal. The process of construction of gender equality. Establishing gender equality in the classroom is key to connecting schooling and citizenship with human rights. We as teachers can change the institution of inequality if we threaten the type of language we use to treat our students, if we critically examine the content and or way of teaching, if we analyze the discrimination between the materials we use, if we pay attention to the relationships with our students. Item number 3, utilitarian development and health. Property of a living system is determined by the set of development that lead to the growth and moderation of an organism until it reaches its most suitable state to rest. The prenatal stage of development. Prenatal development is the term given to the gestation process to which an embryo undergoes this from the stage of fertilization during delivery. The three periods of prenatal development are the prenatal period, embryonic development, and fetal development. Brain development before birth. The development of the brain occurs from the beginning, specifically in the third week and the three, and then approximately at the end of the adolescence. Molecular events of the impact of the environment are the two processes that interact to support the rest of the series of events that await brain development. Stage of growth and development in babies and children. Begins during prenatal current of 1 year of age. It is a period of rapid development of motor, language, social, sensory, and thinking skills. Child development refers to the sequence of physical, linguistic, meaning, and emotional change that occur in children from birth to early adulthood. Child development covers the following skills: cognition, the ability to learn and solve problems, speech and language, comprehension and use of language, reading and communication, physical skills, fine motor skills, fingers, and gross motor skills, whatever. Sensory awareness, the recording of sensory information for use to sense. The usually of child development and learning, sensitive into the role of the developing brain and the other physical and the other biological system in early childhood development. The brain develops through a dynamic interplay between the underlying biological process and environmental exposure and experience. Individual difference can impact the environment of successive children. The biology is of adolescent development. This is the main guide to the period in which boys and girls receive adult age and weight and undergo sexual moderation. Sorry. The changes that take place during this period are physical, intellectual, mental personality, and social. These changes vary due to genetics and environment regarding the development of the brain. It is necessary to point out that the frontal lobe of adolescence, responsible for judgment, impulse control, and planning, is still the process of maturation. How healthy affects the school performance of children and adolescents. Some factors to take into account to have good health: their genetics, environment, relationship with friends and family, and level of education and income. The relationship between school performance and various health problems include the following issues. For sleep includes problems such as for sleep partners, exercise too, things, physical activity, health, friends, develop social skills, improve mental health, and associate with rights behaviors. The importance of breakfast. Some students do not consume enough food, and this can affect a child's ability to learn. Thank you, teacher, for your attention.